Hey guys, Angry Beast here, and welcome back to some Gotham City Imposters gameplay. This time we're rocking out some Fumigation on docks with my Partisan, with the Hearts camo, because that's just how I roll. And I got the roller skates on, I got the tough body type. I think I have Horse Healthy, and probably Regenerative is my second fun fact, but that's not too important. In this game I want to talk about some things I think Gotham City Imposters should have that it currently lacks. One thing I think Gotham City Imposters really did well is it helps to defend against people who like to sit in corners and just play defensive. They've added multiple things that I think are really good for defending against that. Number one of which being the tagging system. I can basically I can't really sit in the corner without having Wallflower on, which makes me give up my first year perk, which I could use for extra health, or fleet-footed, or something like that that helps me out more than just staying off the radar. And you can use those radar goggle things, and I believe, to completely counter Wallflower, which is really nice. And it gives the people who like to play aggressive a very good advantage against those people who like to just sit back and wait for you. It lets me know where the enemy is, and allows me as an aggressive player to be a little bit more effective than I would be in other games like Call of Duty, because if I have a guy who's sitting with a heavy body type in the corner, I can know he's there and I can throw a pipe bomb in there, for instance. But one thing I think this game lacks is the fun factor as far as kill streaks goes. Yes, you have your rampages and whatnot, but they only give you like temporary boosts to your player's abilities. It's kind of like the specialist package, but a very weakened down version. You have to get 1,200 points of damage in a life in order to get one. That can really slow down the pace of a game, because if I'm not being able to run around and get a lot of kill streaks really fast, like a Predator missile, Modern Warfare 3, or a UAV, which takes about 7 to 8 kills just to show the enemy team on the radar, and it can be completely countered by Wallflower, it really doesn't condone the rushing aspect of it. Other things in the game help the rushing stuff, but one thing I think it's lacking is the kill streaks. I mean, there's no real fun factor to getting the Eagle Eye kill streak. It's like, okay, I get it, and it helps my entire team. Great, I'm a team player, but it doesn't give me that bonus of experience or the bonus of just destroying people with my Predator missile or AC-130 or something like that. So I don't know how they would do it, but I'd love to see a kill streak that I can manually control and kill people from up above. I think that's one thing that makes Call of Duty so much fun, is that I can control a kill streak that will absolutely destroy everybody on the ground, and they don't have much they can do about it. But this game really lacks that, and you know, it's something that it really could be in the game. I wish it was in the game, but I understand why they didn't put it in, because a lot of the maps are indoors, like this one right here. There'd be no place for an AC-130 or Predator missile or something. You get maybe one kill. This is kind of like a map like Skid Row when I think about it, where the kill streaks wouldn't dominate on this map. But when you take in consideration a map like Crime Alley, that map would be awesome to have an AC-130 on. I'd just be getting multi-kills for days off the fumigation spawns. But I think this game did a really good job overall of making people want to play the objective. Certain things, though, really take away from that. The number one thing is the time to capture the objective. If you're the solo person on a flag, it can take, I believe, 15 to 20 seconds to capture an entire flag, which is unfortunate, because if I'm trying to play aggressive and capture the flags, I have to sit still for 20 seconds while the enemy team just has a clear shot on me. So that does encourage teamwork in the same manner as it also encourages someone just to sit on the flag and just get fed kills by the enemies who are rushing the flags, because he knows that he can play defensive pop out when he needs to, and he'll always have the position of advantage because he can duck back under cover while the guy capturing a flag cannot. But anyways, the game's winding down. It's a 12-minute quick fumigation game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Angry Beast, and I'm signing out. Catch you guys in my next video.